I'm back with another Mirage build guide, and this time I updated it quite a bit. As you can see, I made my own page this time, and I just have like a different philosophy of Mirage. I named it Evil Mirage because of all the evil items I added in, you know, like. So yeah, basically the way I like to play Mirage right now is like I think he's super valuable no matter what. He can basically do everything and be chilling. I'm a big fan of this heroic ore item. I think it's really good, especially with the bullet life steal. I like that a lot. Headhunter's always really good in Mirage. It's just like you want to shoot heads anyway. I'm really liking Toxic's bullet right now too. But basically, you know, early items. I don't really like putting my builds in like certain direction because the game's not like that, right? The game's fluid. You're always gonna be changing what you do, changing how you need to build. Different stuff happens different times. Like maybe you're versing a Lasher lane, so you need slowing hacks early. So you can get slowing hacks earlier. Maybe there's like an Abrams in your lane, you want decay early, you know? That's why I always have like not standard build guides. I don't like standard build guides. So typically though, I will build like I like building a lot of 500s. I don't know if I'm weird like that. I like building a lot of 500s. And then if I'm struggling, or not if I'm struggling, I'll typically go like these two next. I need to add this to imbue on 3. But yeah, you always imbue this one on 3. And I like this a lot. Pick up Endurance Fee, baby. And this is very chill here. Like this is like I think Mirage's best power spike right here. Having your like early game tier 1s, having your basic tier 2s that it can get, and he's just so strong with his base. Because this the Scarab is just so broken with 200 health steal. It makes him so tanky, and that's why you also kind of want to go to a little bit tanky Mirage, I think. Then I also have Metal Skin here. I like doing the dual combo sometimes, because sometimes there's just always that little, like it's a gun build meta, right? So, Turn Fire and Metal Skin, it's just disgusting. People really can't hit you alongside your bullet evasion. It's just so disgusting. You live so long. Other stuff here, Healing Booster, I just have it in here. I don't really buy it that much. I just think it's a good item in general. Pristine's really good on Mirage, I think, too. Toxic Bullets is really good on Mirage. He procs it in 4 hits, right? Very, very solid. I added tier 4s now. I do think tier 4s are good on Mirage, actually. I didn't think they were good on my first video, but now that I've seen more Mirage play, I think Crippling Headshot is really good on Mirage. It helps. He does combo damage already. He already has bullet resist, and it's just really good to help your team do more damage too. And that's kind of how I view Mirage. Mirage is like not the main carry. Like you could probably carry a little bit if you really need to, but overall Mirage is just a good champion. He can like side lane really well, and then come to the fight. He can like force pressure on the other side and stuff. So I think Mirage is like really strong right now. I think it's a general consensus with the meta also. People think Mirage is really strong. So I think basically as long as you don't completely grief your build in Mirage, you're going to be strong, you're going to be useful. And pretty much you just need to have normal stuff. And like the good part about Mirage is you can even sit here. If someone's pissing you off, you know, you pick up the knockdown and you just click it on them. Like who cares about them, you know? And Mirage has the agency to do that. He doesn't need items. Like he doesn't need purples, or he doesn't need certain ones, right? So it really allows Mirage to go a lot of different things that are really nice, and it just feels really good on Mirage. Especially, I think Heroic Ore is really good on him. You do that nice little fire rate you need, and it helps your teammates, right? And like, this is again my core philosophy of Mirage. I don't think Mirage is like supposed to be the main hyper carry, right? He's just kind of a side piece to helping you win, right? Like, you're not gonna you might have most damage some games, you know, your team's trolling, but I don't think that's his goal, right? Like, your goal is just to help your teammates out, make sure your kills are getting secured, live long in fights with all your survivability, and make sure you're always up, right? The more you're up, the better you're gonna do, you know. Basically basic stuff. Anyway, this is my build guide. If you want to look it up, it's Evil Mirage. I guess I'll talk about a little bit more tier 4s before I go. I think Inhibitor's crazy OP. I think it's super slept on right now. Just a base 25 or 35%. Oh my! A base 35% damage penalty is just crazy. It hurts when it hits you. You can tell, and it just gets slowed. So if you're going Inhibitor plus Mystic slow, it's just and this 80% slow. It's just, oh my god, it's so annoying. And I think Spiritual Overflow is actually like really good in this spot. I think I move it over here more. I don't really have these in order exactly. I thought I had them in order. Let me just change this real quick. I think Spiritual Overflow is better than Ricochet. Ricochet will always be good on characters that do gun at all, because it's always easier to shoot a minion and hit it, or like other scenarios where they're all standing on top of each other, you need 1 damage. Burst is always going to be a good item on Mirage. I mean, I guess you go Echo Shard too, but I don't like that kind of place on Mirage anymore. I feel like if you're in there, you're kind of dead. There's just so much damage. Mirage is never a really good way of dodging that, other than so you'd have to Echo Shard, get in and out. Other than that, Frenzy, I think Frenzy is a super good item right now. I see a lot of people building this in my games nowadays, and I'm playing like top 300-ish. And then Lucky Shot, I think, is also just good because he has high damage, right? Lucky Shot's like good in general, good item. And that's pretty much the build. I'm trying to hit 500 subs. If you guys could please sub if you made it this far, and I'm out of here. Peace.